Live, you're live. Hello.
Hello. Don't push that button, bully. We almost ended the stream prematurely.
It would have just come right back on.
Yeah.
We need more coffee.
Hello, how are you?
We need more coffee. My special coffee mug.
Hello.
How are you? Ooh, I just bought oh, that's nice. I just got
Hello.
a big 30-ounce Yeti.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, my husband has one of those huge 30-ounce Yetis. It was a gift to him.
That's why.
We have those cup holders that are two right next to each other. I mean, like right next to each other.
Yeah.
And I put mine in there, and then he shoves him in, and mine's like all cattywampus.
So I was talking to one of the guys at work, and I was saying I got the 30-ounce Yeti. I said, and it fits in the cup holder. I said, but there's no way I'm going to get two cups in the cup holders, right? And he goes, no. He says so they make two different ones. He says they make the one that's really big at the top and small at the bottom that'll fit in the cup holder. He says, and then they also make a 30-ounce that's tapered all the way up. It's a narrow cup. He says two of those will fit in the cup holders.
No.
Yeah,
I always have that.
My husband has the wide one, and it's cattywampus.
That's the one I got too.
That's
They
the one
make
I
a
have as
handle
well.
for it too. They make a handle that you can slip on it.
That's the cup I always have is either Yeti or Cabela's. Not sponsored.
Hashtag
saying.
not sponsored.
Yeah, hashtag not sponsored.
So what's everyone up to? Happy Fried Food Friday? Is that what to call it? Fried Food Friday?
Fast food.
Fast
Food Friday.
Yep.
That's what it was. Fast Food Friday.
And in true Edley fashion, I had McDonald's for dinner.
I was gonna say it's either
fast food.
There's three things that Ed will get for dinner on a Friday: pizza, Chinese, or McDonald's.
So pizza is Tuesdays. Tuesday is pizza night because my pizza place has $10 pizzas on Tuesday. So that's why we usually get pizza on Tuesday. Friday night is usually takeout of some kind. It's either McDonald's or Chinese, or if we're not streaming, we'll go over to Red Robin for a burger. Not a sponsor.
Red Robin.
Red Robin. Yum.
Yum.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Don't sing the doodle. Don't do the.
But
It's short, and it's
But
our
if-
rendition.
but if you
the
want, I'll take a
rules.
gift card.
According to the rules, you can do your own rendition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bully, that TikTok you sent me with the guy on Guitar Hero was priceless.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, isn't it?
So
What are you eating, Bully?
he sends me a
chicken.
TikTok. He sends me a TikTok the other day, how to avoid a DMCA strike on Guitar Hero, right? And the guy's playing Guitar Hero with no sound, and he's just doing mouth guitar.
But he's like he's following it perfectly, right?
Wow.
It's like
That was awesome. It was awesome.
Oh, wow. So, the only announcements I really have is thank you guys for the 100 followers that we just recently
Yes.
got
Woo!
last night. So thank you very much for that.
Yay!
We reached- We did get our goal, and we'll just keep rising that bar and keep doing what we do best. Be silly.
That calls for a homebrew hype. Homebrew hype.
Big homebrew hype. We'll keep doing what we do is
Meat and chicken.
be silly and play D&D very badly.
Hi guys.
Yes.
Hi.
I
Hi.
did.
Hello.
I'm
And
driving
chicken-
during the snowstorm.
Be careful.
Oh, you guys are getting
Careful.
snow? We got like nothing up here. They said it's supposed
Oh.
to start like after midnight, but we got like maybe a half inch today during the day.
Yeah, it's already accumulating pretty bad. Not bad, but Not the word
no,
bad.
It's starting to come down to a point where I can barely see in front of me.
Ooh,
I can't see over a field.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah.
be very careful, please.
yes.
white out.
Yeah.
Take your time.
we'll roll
Take
for
your
you.
time.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm running in a box with a bunch of kids now.
So to add to announcements, I guess the only two announcements that I have is the first one is Brownie Bits is having a community D&D event on Saturday, February 5th.
Right.
Over at the confectionery. There's the link to the channel. I'm not sure if it's a all-day event, like if they're playing a big game or what it is, but as we get information, you'll get information, but I'm sure you can go over to the confectionery too and find out. The other announcement is that a friend of ours, Keffa Paint Studios, is putting together a homebrew campaign. He's actually going to publish it. He's doing a Kickstarter. It's called Banners of Honor. It's going to have 3D printable minis. He's working on artwork now and everything else. He's doing an awesome job. But you can go over to Kickstarter and check that out. It should go live. He's hoping like May, the Kickstarter is going to go live. But
yeah, go look at the stuff. It's beautiful.
It's
yeah,
good
he's got an
stuff. Go look at
Instagram
him.
pack. I mean, it's amazing. The artwork's amazing. The models are amazing. Really nice guy. You know, he's all about supporting the community and everything else. So,
Indeed, yes.
Yeah.
Go check him out. Good stuff. And yeah, check all the communities out. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a Discord going on. We're going to start a community board there to give your guys' attentions to some community members that we're aware of and try to circle that everybody around and everybody so we can support each other. Definitely check all that stuff out. So I hope you all enjoyed the week. We had a good session with IMAX Tale, and man, I had no idea where Waterdeep's going at this point.
I was there, and I have no idea where Waterdeep's
Me
going.
too.
Oh man, talk about your ultimate split party. Jeez.
So
We'll see how that one ends.
Yeah, they say don't split the party, but we're having a lot of fun doing it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
interesting anyway.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
Sora,
definitely interesting.
Sora is in two places at the same time, but just by herself, man.
Yeah.
That girl, somebody flipped that girl's switch. Woo!
You will love me.
You will
Take her-
love me or you will die.
Oh my gosh,
Take
it was it's like Mika when I was in my game. She's like, forgive me.
Exactly who I was thinking of. Sora. Take that murder hobo and put it on a switch. That's kind of what's going on there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Some
A lot of
really
good stuff, man.
some really good stuff. Some really good stuff last night. If you get a chance to watch the VOD, there's a couple of clips. I'm probably gonna tomorrow. I'm gonna sit down and make some highlights. But yeah.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah,
just Ford is rolling that over under and like
Yeah.
I could see his face. Like, I mean, he didn't have his camera on, but I could see his face saying Gorbert chose violence. Like, what?
He's like, she woke up one morning to decide violence. I don't know.
Oh god.
Man, oh, man, oh, man.
Amazing.
And I
Well-
love how I forgave her. Like Phoebe forgave her, and she's like, heal Phoebe's wounds. Gorbert didn't forgive her death.
Death. Well, no, well, it's he's trying to put me to sleep, I guess, or so. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, oh,
So
God.
I think we stalled long enough. 20 minutes after, and we did leave off with a little bit of a cliffhanger last week. I think I don't know why that ends up happening every week. I just don't know.
I don't know why either. It's amazing.
It's strange
I
how
don't
that
know.
happens. Yes.
I don't
It
know.
is-
I
but it-
learned from Avalar though.
I see. You're. It's the bad influence rubbing off on each other. But if you don't know what we did last week, Corgi, won't you tell us?
Yes, tell us what we did.
Oh right. So we were still in the Order of the Silver Dragon, and IMAG had opened up a door and seen 5 revenants in the room.
Right.
Seeing the revenants, Tarnak, or I'm sorry, not IMAG, Tarnak.
Oh yeah,
Seeing the
that's right.
Tarnak immediately closes the door. They investigate the last room on the floor, an empty library. Talk finds a book called The Oath Celestial, speaking of the knights from the Holy Empire of Valentia. He also finds a journal page that appears to be the final words of Argynvost, curiously mentioning a light. Nim and Tarnak then see an image in a ruined painting showing a beam of light rising from the chapel tower. They make their way up a small set of spiral stairs to the roof. They find a door that looks like it goes into the chapel tower, but the door appears to be barred from the inside. Tak and Tarnak attempt to force the door, but phantom arrows begin to shoot down on them from the turrets above. Nim overkills one. The second makes the mistake of teleporting between Tak and Tarnak, who quickly kill it. They finish breaking through the door into the tower. Eventually, they make their way up to the top. Out the windows, they see a dark forest, a small town to the north and east, a marsh to the south, and rocky hills with the abbey to the west. They also see a horse-drawn cart making its way towards them. When the coach gets near the statue, he unhitches his horse and rides off after peeing on the statue, leaving a cart with a simple wooden coffin in front. Uncomfortably, they decide to leave the order and make their way back to Van Richten's tower for the night. When they make their way to the main stairwell, they see a revenant staring blankly. He begins to speak. When the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Argynvost will beam and rid this land of gloom. He then says, "Here lies the bones and treasure of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvost Holt, and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon." He then begins to tell them stories of Argynvost and the Order of the Silver Dragon. He tells them that Strahd destroyed the dragon of his order, and he had the bones of Argynvost displayed as a trophy in Ravenloft. They make their way out front, and Talk and Tarnok inspect the coffin. On the lid is carved the name Balfir. They open it and find the pale body of their friend inside. And that is where we left off.
Of course we did. As it's pouring rain and the thunder and lightning. Here we are, staring at this coffin. At someone's coffin. No pun, by the way.
I see what you did there.
All right. I believe someone asked for an investigation.
I think it was Talk.
I believe it was me, yes.
Yeah.
Talk and Tarnok surround this casket. You roll an investigation to check for puncture wounds in his neck, I believe. I think we actually wrote already. I think you had a 19. I think.
Oh, I had a 20. Dirty 20. Yep. Tarnok got a 13 and I got a 20.
Yeah, that's what I said, but I was muted.
Push the button, stupid. Push the button, stupid. Is the map, can you not see through the map, or?
Oh, I'm just not looking at the map. I was looking at the rolls.
He's just bad at his job.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I thought Roll20's been having issues with the dynamic lighting taking the vision off my token, so I was concerned.
If you want Bully, I can share my screen and drive the map.
I was muting the cops, but I forgot to do that one.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
It's all right. It's okay.
All right. Where are we heading? We're looking at this guy. What do we see?
So how do you choose to
What do you look for?
He's looking for bite marks in his neck.
Yep.
How does Talk want to inspect this corpse?
So this is a big wagon. I assume I'm standing up in the wagon, like leaning over the coffin, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. I guess without touching him at first, I'll look and see what I can see without touching him.
Okay. Looks pale. You zero in on his neck region to see if there's any bite marks, and you see none. Nothing out of the ordinary.
And I definitely think this is Balfir. Like, this is absolutely Balfir.
You totally think it's Balfir.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow, Rec Chaos. Welcome to
Yes.
Homebrew Cafe.
Yeah.
Tarnok, it's definitely him. I don't see any bite marks on his neck or any wounds for that matter.
Okay. I guess I'll get up there and I know my Investigation is not as good as a 13, but I'll actually touch him.
Okay.
And like,
Roll investigation. Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. We were playing.
Yeah.
We were
Like,
playing.
I'm just gonna touch his, his neck area, like actually.
Turn his head side to side and whatever.
Yeah. Look and inspect. Maybe his wrists, any of his body to see if any of his belongings are there or are missing. I guess.
Okay. All right. Roll investigation, please.
Ooh, 22.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. As Tarnock reaches into the casket to try to grab his chin to move to see if anything out of the ordinary from a vampire, obviously, or anything. As soon as you reach in, before you're able to touch him, the body of Balfour disappears, and a flock of bats come flying out, all over you, covering you all over, as they flop and bite and fly away. The casket is now empty.
I'll backpedal and fall out of the wagon.
Backpedals. He falls down hard on the floor. The rain
What was
into the
it?
mud.
It was another one of his illusions.
I told you it was going to be. What was it that you saw?
It's not important. It was not real. It was just some bats or whatever.
Well, it's best that we leave now.
I agree.
Well, we now have a new wagon.
We do. Do we take it?
We
It
also
may
have
slow
a
us down
coffin.
a little. I don't know that the
believe it.
wagon is needed. It may slow us down.
Is
And
it
I
covered?
don't wish to be.
No.
No, it said it was an open cart.
Yeah,
I don't wish to be slowed down traveling through these lands.
probably
I can
no
agree
good.
with that. Well, then
Thanks.
let us make haste to the tower before nightfall.
Leave it here. Maybe we could drop it off at the Vistani camp. I mean,
Well,
they might want their wagon back.
It appeared to be a Vistani that brought it. Perhaps he'll come back for it.
Well, he's much more welcome in these lands than we are. I'm
All right.
going. I guess I will walk down and mount my horse.
Agreed.
You're not your what?
My horse.
Announce your horse?
No, mount a
and
horse.
mount
Oh.
my horse.
Okay.
I announce my
that.
horse. This
This
I
is
know.
my
my
horse.
horse.
My horse is amazing.
This is my horse. Hey, everybody. This is her horse.
First, you address the ball. Hello, ball.
All right. She gets on her horse and announces this is her horse. Oh. Are we leaving the wagon?
Yes.
We're taking
yes.
the wagon.
We're leaving the wagon.
We're leaving the wagon.
Okay. All right.
Fuck that wagon.
I'm gonna. As you, I lost it. Oh. Roll 20 is getting fidgety. Getting. There's the whole map of Barovia.
Again.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You're heading to the tower. V. We'll give you about on horseback. We'll give you about an hour travel. Back to the tower. It's about lunchtime, I think. I would assume. I think if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's probably midday.
Sure. Midday.
Midday.
Is the towers where we want to go,
Well,
or do
We
we,
were
want to go
headed-
to Valaki? Because we're headed
Well-
we're headed north to the woods, and I believe the only
Here?
way to get there is to cross the lake.
Yeah, we were headed up to the
oh yeah,
North
we
Woods.
did. You guys said you saw him across the
Yeah,
lake.
we saw him somewhere up in here.
The reason why I would prefer going to the tower is that I feel like it is much more safe than Velaki.
Very well. Very well.
Okay.
Sure. I wonder. How do we plan on getting there?
Getting to the tower?
No, getting to the woods. I know we
we'd
could
have
get
to
to
go. We'd have to go to basically to Velaki and go north of Velaki and cross the lake.
Oh, you want to go?
I believe.
You want to do it that way?
If you feel like it will be too...
it's too mountainous the other way, I believe. But
Now, there's at the base of the mountains is forest. You can definitely travel through the forest, or you can go through the lake. You can go east.
oh, that's
and
true. We
west
could travel
side.
through the forest, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I was thinking we could like cross here at this narrow bit of forest, or we could follow the stream at the bridge to the lake.
So if we cross here through the forest, then what? Follow the shoreline around?
And then follow the
Well,
shoreline
we
around.
we do not have a boat, so we would have to walk, and
Yeah.
unless you, and if you guys want to go to Velaki, we would have an opportunity for a boat there.
Well,
We could stay at the inn. I guess I would be comfortable enough with that.
Huh?
Well, the reason why I wanted to go to the tower was because
I still say we should go to the tower.
I felt safer, but it would be shorter if we went to Velaki, and we would have an opportunity for a boat instead of walking.
Well, that's the thing. If we decide we are going to walk, we shouldn't go to Velaki. We should go to the tower because it's safer.
That's what I was saying.
Right.
So
Okay, that's
whatever
fine.
means you
That's
guys
fine with
want to
me.
travel.
But if we decide we're going to walk to the woods and not take a boat, because we could walk to the woods
That's fine. That's fine with me.
and not have to go to Velaki.
That was something that I hadn't considered. Which I mean, that's perfectly fine with me if we cut through the woods to the lake.
And then follow the shoreline around. We'll have to cross that one river, but how bad could that be?
Yeah,
Yeah. How bad?
it's only 5 foot across.
Well, it's probably more than 5 feet.
All right.
It's only
then
5 feet to water deep. It's fine.
Then let us hurry and make our way
Then
to
Richton's
the tower.
tower it is.
Agreed.
Okay. All right. You travel up the road away from the mansion of the Silver Dragon. About a half an hour, you come to an intersection with the T crossing. And I'm just going to move Tox token just for reference. You're coming from your right. From the Luna River Bridge. Through the mist, you see a skeleton warhorse and rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. The skeleton rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light. As it slowly walks, following the road that crosses your path.
Oh, we've seen this guy before. He's cool.
Yeah. Just
I mean,
let him
I'm
go.
sure if you attacked him, he wouldn't be so cool.
It
but
just
he would be.
walks past us, or it's
Yeah.
walking towards us.
Walking towards you at this moment.
It's like walking towards you, then it walks past you, and it just keeps going.
Okay.
Just let it go.
So I guess we'll just hold our position.
Okay. And as you watch, indeed, a skeleton rider with no face. He's in clad armor. Walks on past you, not making a sound. Eerily, even the horse whoos on the ground. Does not make a sound. As he walks on past you, disappears into the fog to the northwest.
Fucking creepy. All right. Bye. We'll go the other way.
And you travel the rest of the way within the hour, and you arrive at the tower.
Alrighty.
Pretty much the way you left it. Van Richting is not there. It's been so long ago, I can't remember how we left it, to be honest with you. But I know he...
Esmeralda's
He
wagon
left.
is still out front.
Right.
Yep.
You didn't blow it up. That's right. Okay.
No. No explosion. We would have dead teammates.
Mm.
Trying to find the map. The map.
We don't have
map.
a way to revive people, so we would definitely have dead people.
So what's the plan? We're gonna go inside and long rest.
Well,
And
we'd have to
then-
wait and then long rest because
Right. Because it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
So we can research in this house. There's research stuff in here.
I didn't think there was much of anything left.
Well, there's all of. Isn't well.
There
I
was.
thought- I thought it was all mostly burned, wasn't it? Or no?
Yeah, most of the
most of the
apprentice
decks are
Esmeralda
burnt?
destroyed it. Yeah.
Well, shit.
It wasn't much to be learned. Van Richting, you did meet, and he's no longer there.
Right.
And he gave us the map. I mean, I suppose
Okay.
we could study the map again.
We know the map. It's the map in the map in the map in the map in the map.
But
Just so you know, I double checked. We do have one scroll of Revivify.
Oh, well, we wouldn't
I would prefer not to use it, but
if we were all
we do
dead
have it.
and exploded.
You can wait it out. I mean, it's just basically just a rest stop for you guys.
yeah, I don't know
mean,
that there's much else here for us to do.
Yep.
I-
We'll just wait it
I'm-
out.
Yeah,
Fast
we'll
forward.
just sleep tonight. I'll just spend the night sharpening my weapons and readying myself.
If this were Skyrim, you'd hit that button that brings up weight, and you'd slide the slider over, and you hit OK, and it would click across.
I actually got a shirt that says, "Sorry, I was late. I could not teleport and enemies were nearby," or something like
Yeah.
that.
Quick save. Enemies.
So you do know the puzzle to get into the door, and you do get in. You guys settle in for the rest of the evening and afternoon, just basically resting up, maybe doing some more research, figuring out the tarot card readings, where possibly you could probably find this Mad Mage in the large area of mountains to the north. As the sun starts to set, you hear very loudly, like it's close by, the howling of a pack of wolves.
No, nice. Great. Pancakes.
Let me see.
This is supposed to be safer.
Well, remember the first time we approached the tower, there was wolf prints all around it in the dirt outside.
It wasn't
But
the
they
first
didn't
time.
make it
was
into the
like
tower,
second time.
correct? Well, actually, it was werewolf prints, I believe, because there were human prints mixed amongst wolf prints. if
It's
I
true.
remember.
So these are probably the werewolves. Should they would we want to go and have a chat with them?
I would prefer not to. I am gonna look around the room and see if there is a way to wedge the elevator and keep it stuck at the top.
Oh, I'm pretty sexy. They might want to hang out with us.
What the? Evening, Old Dominion heroes. Old Dominion, good evening. Nami says I'm back real.
Oh
Good to see
my.
both of you.
Hey, Shogun. Oh, I'm assuming this is Shogun. Hi, Shogun.
So as Zephyr looks the way to wedge the elevator, which is a possibility, Tarnok mentions about how lovely he is, and wolves want to spend time with him.
Well, I
He's
mean,
dead.
you can go out there, or you can get your sexy self over here and help me?
Okay.
All I can think of is fat bastard. I'm dead sexy.
I'm dead sexy.
You sexy.
I'm fairly charismatic, and maybe they could help us. Do they also hate Strahd?
I mean, I'm not gonna ask. I'm. Mm, mm.
See,
I
that's
have
the
no
thing.
interest-
Do
I
we
have no
already know?
interest-
Do we already know?
We-
Do we already know?
No, you don't know yet.
We don't. Oh, we don't know if they hate
Yeah.
Strahd or not.
You haven't met the werewolves yet that you're hearing in the tracks you see, but it has been known that, or you do know, from what Madam Eva told you, Strahd commands the wolves,
Oh shit! Then inside.
but there's some that are not under his command. It's hard to tell which the difference.
Well,
Hey, Choco, how we doing?
Yeah,
Alright.
I knew the wolves were. I didn't know if the werewolves were, but I was assuming as much.
oh well. Then how about this? Let's go inside.
Aren't we inside already?
Oh.
I would have assumed.
What did
that
you
we
want to do
had gone
then?
inside. The
Inside.
elevator in the middle of the room. You tell it what floor you want to go to, and it rises and descends to that floor.
Right.
I
Should we take
presume
that?
we are on the 4th floor, so I wanted to wedge it stuck
Oh.
up there.
Oh, get it up here and have it stay up here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can be mapped to the top of the.
Is there like a locking mechanism?
No, it's basically a pulley and a rope with these animated armors. If you remember, pulls
Right.
you up and down.
Okay. Well, you should install a locking mechanism. Don't you think?
But perhaps you should mention it to him the next time we see him.
Yeah. All right. What can we do? He doesn't have shit up here.
Well, I mean, you command it to go to whichever floor. Can we just command it disable?
I mean, you can try.
How do we do it the first time? How do you command it? I can't remember how you command it.
Just
You command
step on
it.
it
You
and say
just
the
you
floor.
step on it and say 2nd floor, 3rd floor, 4th floor.
All right.
I like
All
I
right.
like Old Dominion. No one's gonna know. How they're gonna know? No one's gonna know. I'm doing good. Gozer, thank you.
All right. So I'll just say lock elevator.
And the animated armor looks at you, turns its head, and nods.
All right. Cool.
Turns back around. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say. You sexy fella.
You
long.
sexy beast, yeah.
I'm very charismatic.
with your 9 cloaks. The 9 cloak demon.
He's only got 8 now. He gave 1 to Nim.
I was like, okay. Okay. With that, the howling seems to disappear over time. Your nerves settle. The rain still pours on the roof above. As darkness settles throughout the valley.
I'll recommend that we still have someone on lookout as we sleep, just in case.
I will take first watch.
Okay. As you all sleep through your watches, we can cycle through just randomly. Because the only thing that happens is that Zephyr catches dreams.
You catch dreams.
You catch them through the dream catcher. She's looking through her mirror. She sees
Awesome.
herself.
Dreams and feelings.
But through the mirror on the other side, her image turns into Strahd, who's smiling and laughing. Behind Strahd is a dungeon. Hanging from chains is Balfour. As Strahd walks over to Balfour, who bites into him to finish him off.
Oh, damn.
He unlocks Balfour from the hasps and chains that he is tied with. As Balfour grabs a stake and drives it through Strahd's heart. And all you're seeing now is your back of Balfour. And it seems like you're now moving in closer. Because as he turns around, it's not Balfour, it's Strahd's face. As you startle awake.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm gonna rub my eyes and I guess look out the window to see what time it is.
It's about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Everybody else seems to be sleeping, except for, let's say, randomly pick Talk as the watch.
Okay. I'll seeing her get up and walk to the window. I'm trouble sleeping.
You could say that. I don't know if it was just a bad dream or a premonition or something that's already occurred. But it might... Time might be running out for Balfour if it hasn't already.
It's this land. It's this land. It messes with all of our minds. I haven't slept since I've gotten here.
It just seems so real.
Earlier in the wagon was Balfour. I didn't want to upset you.
I could kind of just see it on your faces. And I guess I could have expected it after he had that illusion in the house. I mean, I guess I'll stay up and finish the watch with you. I don't think I'll be able to sleep after that.
I haven't slept. I haven't slept since we've been here.
Well, you look fantastic.
Misheard me. I said I'm sexy.
It's this homemade pomade I use in my mane.
Oh yeah? You have
Yes.
to share the recipe with me.
Man, talk about breaking the tension. Because as the night fades away, daylight rises. I don't even know where to go from there. The sexy man rises with a big yawn. Daylight comes around.
He tosses his hair back and forth and it shimmers in the sunshine.
Do my best Fabio hair flip.
Yes, exactly. It's something. So, folks that are used to Strahd, this is something I added with an old character from a player that's schedule kind of is running in and out. So, we're having a little fun with the character Balfour.
He was
And
abducted
Strahd's
by the
vision.
Dark Lord.
Yeah, having fun killing my father. I see how it is.
Over and over and over and over and over again.
Over and over and over and over.
So, beyond the two illusions that we saw with the teasing of Balfour, the character in question, now the visions to Zephyr. And I want to make it pretty clear to Zephyr that seemed like more of an intimate connection, almost like a spell was used. The scouring spell.
To make me see that. So, most likely it's real.
Now, the scouring spell goes both ways, if you remember correctly.
Yes.
So as the sun rises to a new day, Tarnock rises and stretches and yawns. Thank you for the biddies, Old Dominion. It's a new day, guys. You all get your long rests. Brand new day. But fortunately, it is still raining and storming because it always rains in Baroque.
My weather bug app says it may be clearing later.
You get service here? Why didn't you tell us earlier?
The local Strahd weatherman said there's 50% rain and 50% thunder.
Yes.
Definitely. And I suggest you all stick around to the end of this campaign because there's going to be an awesome twist at the end. Just teasing a little bit.
Oh no.
And not a homebrewed one or a
Home,
real
homebrewed.
one? Ooh.
Personally written by Moi.
Oh, fancy. Teacup finger.
By Mua, I've heard of them.
Yes, that
Hey, boosted.
that boost. All right. Here we are, brand new day in Richton's Tower,
All right.
holding up for the night.
The plan is to walk, correct?
I'll tell you what. Let me take you to the main map since you guys are studying the map. I want to.
You said the plan is to walk, Bully?
Yeah, right?
Well, we're going to take the horses, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I would think, right? Take the horses through the woods.
Yeah.
Just go slow, right? Which is slow us down a bit, but that's fine.
Well,
we can. We have a
you
whole
wanna- you
day.
wanna
We can
cross-
make it there in a day. Come on.
You want to cross here at the narrow?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to move this down to my other monitor, but I realized that I cannot. I was going to move it down there so I could draw it with my pen. Because that would be easier, but I cannot.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Just off topic. I have a display tablet over here. It won't recognize my pen.
Well, no, I can use it. I can do that. But I can't move it off that monitor because I'm currently using it.
So
Gotcha.
that's our projected path?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Can the audience see that? Green against green.
They should be able to. I know I have it's a bad color, but I can change my color though, can't I?
I got
That's
it.
right. It's all
Yeah.
right. So
I'm
you're
retracing
gonna follow.
it in bright blue.
There you go.
Shogo said yes. They can see it.
Okay.
There you go. All right. You want to skirt that way? Copy that. Horseback.
Yes.
You guys head off down the road. You come about midway point here to make the left into the woods. As you're traveling through the woods, you see the lake breaking away from the forest. As I gotta see who's got the highest passive perception.
I'm 12.
12.
Yeah, you are.
That's
I passed it, and it's 16.
16. What? 16?
16.
Okay. Zephyr hears it first, rustling in the woods. As we move to a special map.
16.
Done. Okay. So you hear it as well.
Now am I
This
zoomed
is
in
a-
too much?
Did I move the map?
No, I'm just zoomed in too much.
Gotcha. One of our custom maps made by the awesome Big Ed. Go ahead and set your tokens to your marching orders.
I can't. I'm not on the right thing. There we go.
Oh, just that you know, I'm passive investigation at 19. What's that really mean?
Oh, passive perception is what he was looking for. There are different passive traits that we have. He was looking for perception.
I would be out front. I would think.
I would probably be in the middle.
I'll say we'll put Nim and Zephyr in the middle, and I'll be riding towards the back.
Okay.
All right, Zephyr and Nim, you hear rustling in the woods. Zephyr hears from the right. Nim hears from the left.
I will immediately draw my bow.
Okay, bow is drawn.
And try to get Tarnok's attention.
What?
Being too obvious.
I'll slow down and look back.
I hear something in the bushes.
I'll draw bow. Nim draws bow.
Seeing everybody else, I'll raise my shield and axe.
Okay. Everybody roll a perception, please.
I don't know how to do that.
15.
Not bad. 14.
You're not whispering, as usual.
I figured as much.
19.
Ooh, aren't we perceptive?
Such a perceptive boy.
That's 2 good rolls. That's all I'll get for the next 6 weeks.
That's it.
Zephyr talk and Nims, what you get?
12.
12. Okay. Yeah, you're actually coming in the game log now. Woot! So everybody sees. Well, first of all, roll initiative. Because from your left and the right is 2 bandits. Halt!
23.
Don't. 23. Don't try that, and we'll kill you all. Give us all your money.
Ha ha! Money? What money?
We are in Barovia, sir. We have no money.
Oh, you got some goods. Maybe
No.
some of the wine.
I have an arrow, which I think might look good on you.
Oh, look, there's a 3rd good roll. That's 9 weeks, no good rolls.
I got a scimitar with your name on it. I'll put holes in you like a porcupine. Come on.
You don't want to mess with us. We are just on our way.
We are the humble guests of Strahd. Do you wish to interrupt our path?
Strahd gives us permission. Tarnak, it's your move.
Okie dokie. Well,
Well, we got luck redemption. We got a +2 redemption from Odin and an aid. And don't forget your luck.
aid's good. I'll take aid, so that's 5 hit points, everybody.
Thank you, Shogun.
Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nim's got 23. And I'm not up on the turn
Oh.
order.
You're right. Sorry. I keep
Oh.
forgetting that.
Oh, go ahead.
Nim
Sorry.
goes first.
Go ahead. Absolutely. I
gotta,
can use the time
you
to
said you got
think.
an aid? You said?
I had to restart it. I hate that.
All right.
I mean, that's good. I won't have to. It's gonna hold actions and shit.
I'll put holes in you.
I'll put the holes in you.
Well, how much is each?
What we do? I think it was every square was 5, right?
Every
Yep.
square is 5,
10.
yes.
Custom map, guys, by the way, by Homebrew Cafe, which you can. I don't remember where he's got it up at for.
They are in the links. If you do exclamation links, you can go to the tab in the link tree called the maps, or you can go down below. There is a map panel down below. They're over on Imgur. They're hosted on Imgur. You can download them and use them. There's a couple of different forest encounter maps, daytime and dark, and there's I think we have a small tavern or inn on there. There's a couple different ones.
All right. He makes you feel like Oprah to redeem. You get an aid. You get an aid. Everybody gets an aid.
Everybody gets a good berry.
Oh.
Okay. So
All right, then. Go ahead.
Notch because I want to find out more about these guys. I'm not close enough to. I don't know if I. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna notch. I want to learn more.
Okay. Tarnock.
I could have done something else.
Okay. I am going to cast Divine Favor on myself. I'm just
Okay.
gonna say a little prayer.
Okay.
First level, and I'm going to hold my attack for if anybody comes within melee distance of me in aggression.
Okay.
And it's not my
Arr.
party.
Okay. I'm glad you clarified that.
I know. I could turn around and just whack Zephyr, but
I wouldn't like that.
I wouldn't like it either. That's why I
You definitely
clarified.
would go down a couple of pegs on the sexy category if you did.
Probably. That's why I'm doing the clarifying thing.
Who gets a T for troll? Capital T for troll. That's big Tarnock roll, a charisma roll. See how sexy he really is. All right.
Yeah, plus
That-
what 7 persuasion.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. Is that it with Tarnock? Holding?
Yep, I'm holding. Hold my action.
Okay. All right. Talk.
I guess I'm gonna ride up here,
Okay.
and I will put my axe down and draw my bow,
Okay.
and ask Tarnock, "What's the play? Do we attack?"
I'm waiting at the moment.
Okay, I mean, I'll draw my bow and hold it on green.
Okay. As Green comes around looking at the two, well, one basically a demon and the other one a dragon. I haven't seen your kind here before. Tell me, this is a bad quote, do you bleed?
You first.
10, 15, 20, up to Talk on his horse,
I can hit him
swinging
from
his
here.
scimitar. Go ahead.
I have 10-foot reach. I'm on the wrong page, but there you go. 14.
14 does hit.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Uh, 12 plus 4,
Nice.
16 damage.
16 damage. As you drove your glaive through his chest, he falls down dead.
And then Zephyr's gonna be like, "Well, I guess the hole looks pretty good on you too."
Can I look at the? Can I look at the blue guy and say like I said, you don't want any part of this.
I have more friends than you. As he blows his whistle in his mouth, like Zephyr, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at him. Try to hit
Shoot.
him in his whistly head.
Okay. As the
Trying
two
to
fingers,
de-whistle him.
as his two fingers come to his teeth to whistle, the crossbow goes flying.
Oh no, she has a bow.
Oh.
She's not Neela.
Yeah, wrong
Wrong character.
wrong corgi.
24 to hit.
Nice.
24 does hit.
Right in the head.
Right in the face. Shoot him right in the face.
Oh, I already did my action. Never mind. I can't do my bonus action before. Never mind. I'm in the middle of it. 6.
You hit his hand. You blew his force back. He couldn't bring his up to whistle, but you hit his hand for 6 damage. He's got an arrow through the palm.
You knocked the whistle out of his hand, but he was whistling with his fingers.
De-whistle. De-whistle.
You have to be whistled, sir. Let me see.
Don't ride on every word I say. I'm just saying. All right. Is that it with Zephyr?
Yeah, since I guess I will use my bonus action to cast Slayer's Prey on him, but I don't get to use it this round, so.
Okay.
I forgot to do it first. Or else he'd probably be dead now.
All right.
So you said these are bandits, right? Are they dressed as Vistani?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Vistani. Zephyr's turn is hold. There. And he moves up, starts to run, stops right here, looks at Zephyr, and goes, I curse you for that. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
You're within 10 feet of me. You have a +4.
Okay. Oh, it's a nat 20, baby. Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
Nice.
7.
The Vistani curse has no
Nice.
effect on you. As he starts to run out, he only has 1 square left. He starts to run back into the woods.
I begin to laugh at him. I'm like, what was that?
As you laugh inside your head, you hear Strahd laugh. Nim, your turn.
Oh, good gravy.
Uh-oh. You're just gonna see Zephyr like, what?
Kill him.
So he's starting to run away,
Yeah.
guys. 'Cause I can't
Yeah,
see. Can't see. He's on the other side of the bushes.
You can't see that? Do I have something?
No,
Could be
I
a
think.
Is
Are
that
you
trick?
asking if you can see him through the bush? Is that what you're asking, or
Yeah,
you
well,
can't actually see his token?
No, I can see the token. I
Okay.
don't.
Oh, okay.
I say since
Yeah.
we were on horseback that we could probably see over it.
Yeah, you can see fine. There's no cover here. Being on horseback and whatnot.
Yeah, I didn't know
Good
if
question.
that big green thing is a tree or a bush.
It's a bush, and it's a good question.
All right. So. I guess I'll just move here. Are we just killing him?
Yes.
Just use my short
Yes, we need to kill him.
bow. Oops. And I'm attaching. Let me see. That's more than 5 feet. That won't work. Oh, sorry. Just short bow because I can't do anything else.
Just a random encounter. I wouldn't give too much thought into it.
17.
17 does hit.
4.
4 damage. As he puts an arrow through his head, and he falls down dead.
And then I'm just going to go back over to the big group.
Okay, combat's over.
I'm gonna get down off the horse and search green.
He's carrying. Yeah, I have a question about the gold. I don't know if I can't remember now. I gotta look back at the beginning of the campaign. Are we working with gold here or another name? You got me thinking.
No, I think it's gold.
Yeah, we're
Is
in
it
gold.
I think it's gold, but it has the Strahd.
Yeah,
Embossed
there's
on it.
Strahd coins, right? Yeah, but it's still gold.
Yeah. So you found 30 gold pieces on green, with also a scimitar, and probably roughly about 5 bolts from his light crossbow.
Okay, he's got a light crossbow.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I guess I can check blue.
He's carrying 100 gold pieces and a quiver of bolt. Well, not quiver, but 20 bolts for his light crossbow and his scimitar.
Okay. So I will take the gold. I'll bring the bolts back. And does anybody have a crossbow?
Does anyone have a crossbow or wish to have a crossbow?
No. All right.
I am fine with the weapons that I have. Thank you.
I am absolutely useless with a bow. So I'll take.
Nim, would you like a scimitar?
I killed this band, and all I got was this stricken Barovian nickel. Nice.
So I'm gonna take everything and just put it on my horse for now. I plan to sell it.
I guess that's a good idea. I guess I'll take his crossbow and the. Would you say it was like a half dozen bolts or something?
Oh, he has a crossbow. There is a crossbow there.
They both have light crossbows.
Oh.
And your guy had a full quiver, and my guy had like a half dozen bolts or a dozen bolts. I don't remember what he said now. And then they each had scimitars.
More bits. Or no. Is that bits? No, that's the other thing.
Earl of Silence, welcome.
Following.
Thank you for the follow.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So I need a quiver of bolts and a crossbow.
Make sure it's a light crossbow.
Yeah, definitely welcome. We're right in the middle of Strahd. Through a random encounter, they're on their way to find an ally north above Lake. I'd look at the name.
Svalak Lake? Is it Svalak
Lake?
Something
Lake
like that.
Zarvich. Lake
Zarvich.
Zarvich to Mount Martuka. Looking for an ally from the card reading. If you're familiar with Strahd, you know what I mean. From their tarot card reading from Adam Eva.
I will let the group know that I also found some more gold for when we find a place to buy supplies again.
Yes.
As well as the stuff we'll sell this stuff.
Okay, that's good. Guys, I have a concerning thing to tell you.
Probably.
And that is
Talk. You remember I woke up last night with that rather awful dream?
yes, I remember.
I think perhaps that it was far more real than I had thought initially. I believe he was scrying.
You believe he was scrying, so you believe
Yes.
you were able to see. You believe you were able to see what he was actually doing.
Yes. And I heard his voice in my head just now. Just a laugh.
You never
I
told me
think
what
I-
was the dream. You told me it was disturbing, but you never told me what it was.
It was him walking into a dungeon where Balfour was chained up on the wall, and he bit Balfour, who already looked very weak. And then he released him, and Balfour tried to stab him with a stake in the chest, but at the end of my dream, Balfour's face was Strahd's.
So I rephrase that. He did stab Strahd. Strahd died. And as Battlefield turned to look at you, his face was no longer Balfour, it was Strahd.
Oh,
Okay, that.
the
Yeah.
body.
So what could that mean? That he has possessed Balfour in some manner?
That's what it sounds like.
Or he takes over people he has bitten in order to extend his life. But either way, I fear that Valfyr is gone.
Well, until we know for sure, we can't write him off entirely. It may just be Strahd playing with you, the way he plays with all of us.
That is true. It could be. But
Don't give up hope. There's a chance we may yet save your father.
I guess let us make haste. The faster we can collect everything we need, the better.
Yes. Continue into the woods before it gets dark. I know it's probably still like 10 in the morning, but you never know in this place.
The woods.
That's fair. We'll change map real quick. You guys are now coming out of the forest to the western side of the Lake Zarvich.
Jim, I don't know if you heard me before, but I offered you one of their scimitars to use for your offhand because it will do a lot more damage than your dagger.
Am I able to use that?
Yes, because it is a finesse weapon. Or a light weapon. You can use a scimitar in your offhand.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Alright, so how do I add that?
Go to equipment, and then where it says manage inventory, you can just add a scimitar.
I don't remember how to do this. It's been too long.
Right. I guess we'll continue on through the woods, northward towards the mountain.
All right. You follow the coastline of the lake, staying between the forest and the lake. Dense fog in the forest. You can't see through it. But you feel something's watching you constantly. Once in a while, you catch something in your ears, like a pack of wolves running. Then they're gone. Then a flutter of bats. You always get that feeling something's watching you. You get to the north side of the lake where one of the, well, I can say waterfalls or the river coming down out of the mountains. We use Taka as an example where it'd be at, right here. And on top is the peak of Mount Patuk. Snow-covered white cap top. Following the river up, you go up. Or you can go straight over top of the river and continue east. The choice is yours.
All right. So when we saw him, when we were on the lake in the boat, Zephyr and I, about where did we see him on the north shore? Did we see him over here-ish, or was it closer to where we actually are?
He was on the south side this way. Right where my red circle is.
Oh, he was there. Okay, so he was close to us. Okay.
If you remember, for the audience, casting lightning in the water.
Presumably to kill fish.
Well, what do we do? Try to ford this river here, or travel upstream?
Well, I mean, crossing at the delta might be the shallowest place.
You said where's the waterfall? Up towards the mountain, or down closer to where we are?
Up towards the mountain.
Okay.
And it basically creates that big winding river as it goes down slope, carving into the mountain essentially, and out to the water.
Does it look like it would be easy to cross here?
Yeah. Does it? How fast does it look like it's moving, and how deep? Like, I mean,
it's moving pretty fast, and depth is hard to judge because of the darkness of the water.
Well, maybe we should travel upstream and see if there's someplace safer to cross.
Well, Kindroth can cast fly on 3 of us, so.
Who is this Kindroth you keep speaking of?
We don't have any magic. It's terrible.
We have really
What do you
basic
mean?
magic.
Yeah,
I
we
have
have
firebolt.
we have the most basic of magic.
I can light this tree on fire with my fingertips.
And if you're a red dragonborn, you can do the same. Congratulations. I'm really scary.
I
too.
mean, do you want to try? You want to try and travel up to this point and see if it's easier to cross?
I mean, we can see if
Zzz.
there's
Because-
a bridge. There don't
I'm-
seem to be paths, though.
I'm looking at
Zeph-
I'm looking at the topographical
Zephyr.
lines. Good.
Zephyr and Nim,
yeah.
roll me a survival check.
Yeah. What do you guys know?
14.
Wait for one more.
15.
15. All right, you both actually notice. In the shoreline, there's tracks that you notice. Barefooted human heading up the mountain, following the river.
Does it look like one or several?
Looks like one. The odd thing about it is, it starts with 2 feet, then 4 feet, then 4 hooves.
Ooh.
Like 4 human feet?
But I should clarify. Yeah, I should
It's
clarify.
two
that.
guys in a horse suit.
It's 2 human walking feet. Then it's 2 feet, 2 hands, and then it becomes 4 hooves.
Hey, guys.
What the half man, half horse?
Became a
Hey,
centaur.
I think we found the first case of werehorses.
Werehorses.
So it's a were unicorn.
It's you do notice it's actually elk prints.
Elk.
Oh, elk prince.
Oh, so it's
Oh, well, this is actually something a druid can do.
Is it Phoebe?
It might be Phoebe. Who's this Phoebe?
It might be
She-
Phoebe.
What?
Who's Phoebe?
She sounds annoying.
She sounds fantastic. I guess let me see something. This is a forest.
Perhaps it's a were elk. A were elk?
well-
They're elk.
If it is a humanoid is one of my favorite kinds of prey. So
Your favorite prey is humanoids?
yes, one of my favorite kinds of prey is humans. So
You like a rich person?
any information that I can use to recall about them.
I wanted everything else. There's nothing more dangerous.
Okay, I get advantage on wisdom and survival checks to track them.
Okay. Roll for survival
With advantage?
with advantage.
Woohoo!
Skills paid off. Hooray!
Nat 20, baby! I can
Nice.
see. I can see exactly where he went like Predator.
I can see the wind.
He went that way. He's right
With
there.
Zephyr and Nim leading, because she sees the tracks as well. You follow the river up north of the mountain lake. The trees begin their steady climb up the slopes of the Mount Marduk. Its monolithic presence oppresses at... Jeez, these words. Its monolithic presence oppresses at the distance. At this distance. Is oppressive at this distance. They need an editor. The ground here is rocky as you start going up in slope. Uneven and trying to navigate. All the wrestling in my ears messed me up. So the ground here is rocky, uneven, and trying to navigate. Even the wolves avoid this neck of the woods. As you notice, there are no birds, no animals, no sounds of anything. As you go up and up and up. Soon you climb above the blanket of the fog that engulfs the valley that dark thunder clouds roll ahead. and you see an elk standing on a rocky spur about 60 feet away. Suddenly, as soon as the... Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, if he hasn't seen us yet, I'll tell everybody to stop.
Tell everybody stop. Because as it assumes as you're looking at an elk, and suddenly it assumes the form of a man in tattered black robes. His hair and his beard are long, black, and streaked with gray. As his eyes turns and looks at you, they crackle with eldritch power.
Wait! Don't! We've come seeking your help.
Changing map.
Oh,
I was
So
going
we
to
have to
draw
use-
my bow. That's the first game we've seen in weeks.
Go ahead, real quick.
We dragged the
We're-
bandits with us.
I got you in a general. I got you in a general vicinity. Go ahead, real quick, and put yourself in a marching order. Zephyr was leading, with the help and aid of Nim.
Are we probably single file or no? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
I
matter.
don't know.
It's not a tight. It's not a tight path. You don't have to be.
Then
super
I'm
involved.
fine. I'm fine where I am then. That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, Freya, it's Bob.
It's like Bob's Road.
Yes, Bob's Road.
Okay, Zephyr, what'd you say to him?
I said, "Don't stop! Please stop! We've come seeking your help."
Tell your dark masters they can't break my body, or they can break my body, but never my spirit. As he prepares a spell at you.
Please, we just want to go home. We want to leave this realm, and Madam Eva said that we couldn't do it without your help.
I know, no, Madam Eva. You think my magic's grown weak? Think again. Don't come any closer.
We
We mean you no harm. Your fight is ours as well.
We would not become seeking you if we thought your magic was weak.
We need you to help us destroy Strahd.
Persuasion check.
All of us?
Zephyr? Yes.
Oh. From all of us?
Yep.
I have 4 persuasion, so hopefully one of you guys are more convincing. 6.
I have 4 as well.
8.
No, I said poor, not 4.
Oh, I thought you said 4.
No.
Wow,
Oh,
Nim's,
you do.
Nim's got an
Plus
8.
0? I have an
Zephyr's got
11.
a 6. 11.
16.
Sexy man here.
It's Tarnok's words that stop him.
Yes.
Hey, Ubby, see you, everybody. Good to see you, Ub. And so you gotta go. Hope you enjoy your
Tarnok
Friday.
steps forward and their eyes meet.
And their eyes meet.
I don't want to seduce him. I'm not a bard.
Strahd. I know that name. He looks at you.
I would hope.
Your enemies are dark. Your dark masters, your enemies. As he
No, we're
prepares-
enemies of darkness.
In his right hand starts forming a fire bolt. Get back!
I
Master
guess
Wizard, we mean you no harm. We are not
I'll
here to
take-
fight you.
I'll take a step back.
He's like, That's your plan? Go get him, Ray.
Go get her, Ray.
I know you're all watching me. All the agents of evil.
Raise my axe and say, Glass Staff is dead. Surrender or die.
I know that staff. From Walmart.
That's funny that all those charisma checks failed. Oh man.
No, not all of them failed. Strahd, that name's sounds familiar. You're playing mind games with me.
It is the vampire who commands these lands.
Yeah.
Who has forced us to come here. We just want to leave.
These lands. What land is this?
Barovia.
Barovia.
Lights raining.
No, Barovia. Been raining since I can remember.
Right.
Which is not long. I can't remember past a couple hours ago. What is wrong with me? Who are you?
You do not remember who you are.
I don't remember.
You're the valiant mage who built a rebellion against Strahd.
What?
You brought this
who I am?
against Strahd.
You know who I am? What's my name?
I wish I knew your name.
Gary?
Someone told us, didn't they?
Is his name Gary?
I don't remember if anybody. I'm looking through my notes right now.
Is it Tim?
No one told you.
Is it Tim? Tim the
It
Enchanter?
ain't Tim. It ain't Tim.
What is?
And no one told you.
I have some water that I think you should drink. I don't know if it'll help.
Water, yes. I am thirsty.
So I give
You
him...
could be one of the. You could be one of them, though.
No, I'm not.
They are all around. They're all around. He starts looking over his shoulder.
They're not. You're here with us. You're safe. You're fine, man.
There's something
Just
about your eyes.
drink some of this water, and I give him my I hand him my...
The spell goes away in his hand. There's something about your eyes. I seem trusting.
The spell goes away in his hand? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's not casting fireball anymore.
Oh, okay. So I hand him my water skin with the water from Brezek in it.
Oh, good thinking.
I don't know if that's actually going to do anything in that, but...
Worth a try.
I really feel like Lesser Restoration does absolutely diddly shit, but... I've tried to use it a bunch of times. It's never done anything.
Hey, it saved your butt one time. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, that's true. I guess it does. Like, it's good in battle, I guess, but like...
He slowly walks his way towards you as you outreach the bottle in your hand. As he tiptoes. He looks her over his shoulder, like paranoid nervousness.
Mm-hmm. I give him the bottle.
Takes the bottle, he backs off. And he drinks. Feels refreshed. You can see the skin tone color comes back to him. He's been out in the wilderness for a very long time. Looks malnourished and dehydrated. And he feels like revivified from the water. That is good. You're good people. You're not one of them.
No. I snap at Zephyr. Do you do the good berry thing?
I do the good berry thing.
Do the good berry thing.
I make some good berries.
Good. I know good berries. They are delicious.
Here.
I don't know why I know that.
Help yourself to some good berries.
He takes a few. He feels. He's feeling pretty good. Oh. I don't know how I got here. I've been wandering, but I don't remember how long. My feet hurt.
Well, we can tell you what we know from what we've been told. We were told that you were a great mage that came here to build an army to battle the demon that lives in Ravenloft. And that you fell from the cliff into the valley. and everyone thought you lost until someone saw you at the lake. But that was many years ago.
And then we saw you at the lake.
Why? I don't remember this. Wes, how we doing? Yes. Thank you for tuning in to us. Thank you. I don't remember this thing. Everybody roll me an arcane check.
How you doing, Arcane Check?
A 9.
just Arcana.
Arcana. It's on your skill list there, or yeah, your skills.
I'm just rolling all the high skills tonight, man.
It's awesome.
20.
18.
18. They got two 18s
And a
You say
dirty
18?
20.
and a
Yeah.
dirty 20.
I got a 9.
That makes sense for arcane.
You.
For talk. Well, from a story point of view, this would make sense for Tarnok being somewhat proficient in some spells. Something clicks in your head, Tarnok. This is not your ordinary amnesia. This seems like a familiar spell that you are aware of, called Mind Blank.
Oh, yeah.
It lasts every 24 hours.
That's like remove curse or greater restoration, and I don't have either of those.
I have the wand.
Wand of what?
This is. Was it the magic detection or?
Oh, that's not gonna help.
No.
Oh, the wand of detect magic. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not gonna help.
I thought I had other things. But there's more to it, and I can't remember what.
So, greater restoration or any of those familiar spells will not work against this. At this point, you feel it's best to wait the spell out. The question being is who put the spell on him? Let's take a quick 5-minute. I'm assuming somehow or another you're going to wait this out. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute real quick.
Oh, it
Yeah,
even
let's go.
foils wish.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Zephyr, I will say this in your travels from your backstory. This gentleman looks familiar, though worn down, overgrown hair. Looks extremely familiar.
It lasts 24 hours?
Yes, the spell lasts 24 hours.
Yeah, somebody
But-
must have cast it on him today.
Somebody casts it on him every day?
No, someone
just-
someone cast it on him today, so he doesn't
Okay.
remember anything before today.
Now, Tarnok's on to something.
Oh,
Well, no, because he's been here.
Hold on. Right. Tarnok's on to something.
okay.
He's been here and known as the Mad Mage. The spell in question is Mind Blank. Question is, who's been casting it on him?
Yeah. Somebody's been casting it on him every day. It only lasts 24 hours, somebody casts it on him every day.
I had just assumed that it was today that he had forgotten. For everything prior.
Did
Well,
somebody-
but he's
Fine.
been here. He's
yeah,
been here.
Strahd could have flown out here overnight while he was sleeping and done it.
Right,
Hmm?
but then he wouldn't be the Mad Mage. He'd just be the mage.
I mean, I see what you're saying. I guess I was functioning under a false.
Maybe he's so mad he casts it on himself every morning.
Perhaps he doesn't remember.
Perhaps. He doesn't. What a
All right, I'll be
terrible-
right back. I need to take
Since-
the
I mean-
pups out.
Since there was a wine shortage, this is the only way he can forget his trauma.
It's such a high level spell. It's such a high level spell too. You would require very
How,
powerful
so,
wizard.
okay, Freya, I'm a little lost. What it's how does she make berries? Oh, good berries. Good berries. I understand now. Yeah. So it's good berries. They're it's a berry like a blueberry or like a fruit that she can create through magic. She can create like 20 of them a day or whatever it is, and one berry is like an entire day's ration. Like you don't feel hungry for the rest of the day. It's a magic spell. Good berry.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I don't get the berry thing, and I was like, "What is she talking about?" And then I read back, and it's like, how does she make berry? Yeah, okay, berries. Yeah, good berries. Yeah. Yeah, good berries. They're like a staple in D&D. Druids normally have that spell. Like a lot of people who play a druid will take that spell, or a ranger.
Oh, I'm gonna eat a good berry. Anyway.
Perfect Demon followed. Thank you for the follow.
Hey, thanks. Lots of follows tonight.
Yeah, lots of follows.
People showing up.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. We're on a little 5-minute break.
Yeah, we play 3 nights a week, actually.
Yep, 3 nights a week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We play 3 different campaigns. All at the same time. We play from about 6 to 8:30 or 9 o'clock Eastern. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We have a linky link.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing?
You can actually catch up on two of our campaigns on YouTube, on our YouTube channel.
Yep. So there's a link tree that has all of our links to the YouTube, the Twitter, the Discord. Make sure you join the Discord. We have maps. The map that we're playing on right now. You can go download it off Imgur and use it in your own game.
Yep.
Stop stealing your Thursday nights.
Sorry.
Thursday nights. Waterdeep is probably pretty close to resolution.
Yeah.
So we may not be playing a campaign on Thursday nights. So I don't know. We'll see how the schedule pans out. But
yeah. We'll see how things go.
Mm-hmm.
How much some of us are like, oh no, what do I do with my Thursday nights?
Monday is Waterdeep for you? Cool. We play Waterdeep on Thursdays. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. They go crazy.
Oh, that's right. You play Frostmaiden on Thursday, right? Yeah. I haven't dove into Frostmaiden yet. I have the book. I'm staring right at it.
You're not allowed to, right? Because
I'm allowed to do what I want. I do what I want.
I do what I want.
I do what I want when I want. I do what I want.
But what you want is to not, because we might play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to read ahead, but
yeah.
Baba Yaga on Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, so Thursdays we were doing I don't even want to call it an adaptation of Waterdeep. Bully was writing his own campaign called Dragon Rest.
Yes.
And so we started doing that on Thursdays, and it slowly fell apart. We lost party members. We wound up losing 3 players out of 5. And it kind of deteriorated and fell apart. So we decided to change gears and jump into Waterdeep.
Yep.
And Corgi joined us, so now we have 3 players in Waterdeep on Thursday. But and we're almost done.
Oh yeah. Yep. They're deep into the dragon heist. For sure.
It is the stoop who. Oh, you're guessing who cast the mind blank on the wizard?
The stoop. The stoop who cast the magic.
So what did we decide?
It is so it is difficult to keep players, but we have a really good group. So we're basically the same core players in all the campaigns, and we know each other for years now through YouTube and stuff like that. So we've been playing with each other for a while, and we're going on 2 years as a group now. So, and I guess being YouTubers and streamers, you're kind of used to fighting to keep a schedule regular, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you're playing with people like we try to stay very regular on our schedule. There are times that life just happens and we can't get together.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we're very regular. As far as the schedule goes. Other than that, we're totally abnormal.
Yeah, but that's what makes us fun. If we were normal people, it wouldn't be as much fun.
Yep. Oh, so that, all right, the link that just came, Abby someone? I love that movie. That's like one of my favorite movies. So the link that just came up is for the confectionery, Bully Bits. Bully Bits. Brownie Bits. Brownie Bits. He's a really good friend of ours. Really good friend of ours. Minecraft player, YouTuber, streamer. He's got a channel, The Confectionery. He's got a small community of D&D players. He's going to put on an event on Saturday the 5th. And I have no idea like a time when it's going to start, but when we find out, you guys will find out. But there's a link to the channel. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. The other link that's going to be popping up shortly is our friend Kevin Fanning, who is Kefa Paint Studios, is putting together his own homebrew campaign, and he's trying to get it published. He's self-publishing on Kickstarter. He's going to have 3D models to be 3D printed, or you can order them printed or whatever it is, but it's going to be a bound edition. And that's going to be coming to Kickstarter hopefully in May. But there will be a link for that coming up really soon. If you want the link, it's !banner. But it should come up on a timer pretty soon.
Very cool. Very cool.
You missed 3 in 2 years with a 2-person campaign. That's awesome.
That is good. That's nice rotation.
He loves to hate you. It's a love-hate relationship. I love to hate you.
So much love. All right. As we zero back in to our current situation, what's next for our players?
I'm
Well,
guess
Talk is clueless. So Talk's Arcana roll. He has no idea what's going on. So
Correct.
I guess I'm gonna look at him and see if he has there's any charms on him, any jewelry, anything that stands out as remarkable in a man wearing tattered robes.
No charms.
Now use that wand of detect magic.
Oh yeah, now would be a good time as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you turn him? No.
I
Okay.
think she deals with the kids. I can hear it in the background. So yeah, she pulls it out and uses it, and nothing physical in your presence is casting an aura of magic.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
clearly,
and
from
don't see
Tarnok's point of
anything.
view, he is under a spell that he's familiar with.
Yes. I believe the spell has to be cast on him every day. Well, or at least within the last day it's been cast on him now. But for him to have been just wandering here, lost in the woods for some time, seems to come upon him every day, whether it be cast directly upon him or it's some curse, I don't know.
Oh, he can't just be living out here in the woods. There must be some kind of shelter nearby.
I agree. I was actually going to ask him that myself. So go ahead.
Do you have some shelter?
I have vague memories of a mansion. Keeps you warm at night and away from dangers.
You would, yes. Which direction would it be?
Don't remember.
Can you describe it?
Just a magnificent, warm mansion, big fireplace, lots of food. But
Were you headed there now?
I don't know where I was headed. I had a sense you follow me. Turn into an elk.
Closer we to the top of the mountain.
You're about midway. You're about above
About
the
midway?
fog layer. Yeah, above the
We're
fog
so
layer.
we're above the fog layer.
Mhm.
Can we see anything, or is it like looking at everything's basically covered in fog, and
Everything.
like
Yeah,
we're above the clouds.
you're above the clouds, and everything's based on the fog. I should be clear with that too. It's the regular weather fog, not the
Yeah,
Barovian curse fog. You still see that wall.
right.
Runs out in many different in the two directions. Basically wraps the land that you lose sight of over distance. But
Right.
yeah, you're above the normal weather fog that is constantly over this land. So you see the lake.
We can see the lake, but I don't see any structures.
No. Castle Ravenloft in the distance.
Okay. You can see nothing from here except for that damned castle.
Do you think he goes to the castle at night?
No.
How far away is the castle?
Pretty far.
Far enough.
Like, how fast could an elk run there? There's that
Good
Kickstarter
question.
link I was talking about, guys, in chat. So
It's about 12 miles to the south east.
So he
I'll-
could easily walk that.
oh,
in.
okay, so it is only 12 miles. Okay.
I'll pull you out into the big map real quick. Well, I'll just leave it out here. And you are essentially here. I'll put Talk as a reference. Barovia, or Castle Ravenloft, is way down here.
Oh yeah, it's way the heck out of there. 8.5 miles. I mean, I guess it could probably get you there in like you were on a horse running at full speed, maybe
I mean,
half a
it'd be
day.
easier to go to,
Well-
to Valaki or to Kresk than that.
Yeah, but that's all right. But you'd have to stick to the road. I mean, you can see the topography in the map. It's not an easy travel.
No, he can't make it. He's got to stay somewhere here in the mountains.
Yes, the only thing I besides the mansion is mountains. I don't remember leaving this place. Though you talk about a battle, I don't remember.
You did.
The battle was
story-
many years ago.
Yeah, the story we heard was from many years ago. But that you came to rescue your people. Again, from Strahd. We desperately wish to destroy Strahd.
Strahd. I do remember some evil, some demonic force.
Yeah, that would be Strahd.
Vaguely. You won't be trying to trick me, would you?
No.
No, if we wanted you dead, wouldn't you think we have already killed you?
Figured.
Cunning is his game that I remember. Not direct violence. Cunning. plays with your mind, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you trust us enough to accept our food, and would you be willing to stay within our company?
Yes.
We have a safe place that we can go to. It's no mansion, and I cannot offer more than good berries or rations for food, but if you're willing to come with us.
You mean to bring him back to the tower?
I mean, we could. It will get him away from here and any potential threats.
That may help. Didn't Van Richten say the tower had some kind of a ward against magic?
Yep. Got an anti-magic field.
What I
So
miss.
if you all
You're
kind of
back
agree
in
with
the tower.
this,
Zephyr wants to bring the wizard back to Van Richten's tower.
All the way back. Okay, yeah, let's go.
I agree.
yeah, because there's
unless-
an anti-magic field there, so whoever is casting the spell, even if it's remotely, won't be able to.
Okay, that's good. Only problem there is if this guy needs anything. I mean, I guess we just have to come back out here to the woods, right? But then he would know.
Well,
He
I
would
mean, we
remember.
can stop on the way and get him a toothbrush. It's not a problem.
I didn't mean like a
What?
toothbrush. I meant like a focus.
I mean, he's a mage. He would have a book, and he's obviously casting spells. So he must
Oh.
have it on himself.
Oh, that's true. Do you have a book? Your spell book and things?
Oh, I had a stat that I barely remember. I don't know where any of that is.
Well, if we can get him to the tower and clear his mind,
Then we'll
perhaps that will help.
Nim, you happen to notice through this conversation a path of elk tracks that do lead up the mountain.
up the mountain.
I see. I what's that? I see elk tracks up the mountain. You want to investigate it?
Hmm.
I mean,
Well,
what time of day is it right now?
It's still daytime. It didn't take that long to climb up this way, so let's put it around. Let's put it about 11:30, almost lunchtime.
Okay.
So we would have time to investigate and still make it back to the tower if we needed to.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go in stealth. I'm gonna go investigate it.
Okay. It goes up pretty good way from the group. Almost at this point, about a mile that you can reckon, if you still choose to follow.
Follow. Follow me.
I follow. Yes, we follow.
Okay. The wizard looks kind of confused. Where are we going?
Well, I'm going stealth. Do I need?
Okay.
Okay.
And,
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Yeah, roll for stealth.
16, and I did a 24 investigation.
Okay.
I see her. I see her, guys. She's over there. Only just.
You follow the tracks up the way. Then all of a sudden in the clearing, the tracks stop and completely disappear. When I say clearing, I'm thinking snow because it's top of the mountain now. And it's like a certain section has been cleared out with snow and flattened. And you can see rocks that's been flattened and maybe some grass. Even as it's raining / snowing now, nothing seems to be building or layering itself there.
Can I perceive anything in that area?
No.
As we're walking, I'm gonna like lean over to like talk and Tarnok. Be like, I don't know what it is about this guy's face. He looks familiar somehow. Can't quite put my finger on it though.
Is he the dude from that building we were just at? On the walls in there?
Oh, in the paintings at the order.
No resemblance. No.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Now the area that you're talking about, can you describe it again?
Right. So figure you're in a mountain that's got snow that's been burying, right? And you're following these tracks. Let's put it to snow about a foot. Then all of a sudden there's a clearing
With no snow.
with no snow. And even though it's snowing, since you're high up but raining, because it's always raining in Barovia, but it's snowing, it's not accumulating in this clearing, almost in the shape of a square.
I mean, snow is just really cold rain.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
It's always okay, but it don't flow that well when you go. It's always snowing in Barovia, though. It doesn't flow that
I
well.
want to cast see invisibility.
Though I
Say again?
know the risks to my character, I would like to announce that I'm eating cheesecake.
I want to cast see invisibility.
Okay. And Tarnok duly noted. I will deal with that in a minute. Nim, you see a doorway.
Guys, I see a doorway.
I see no. I see nothing.
I know it's invisible, but I can see it. I cast it. I cast an see invisibility spell, and I can see a doorway.
Okay. Can you open the door?
I don't know if I should.
Can you check the door for traps? Does it look like the entrance to a mansion?
I don't know. I just see a doorway, and I see a clearing that has no snow on the ground. So I'm assuming there's something invisible here, and all I see is a door.
Can you see if you can touch the area?
So
I guess
I'm
I'll
gonna
walk over. I'll walk over.
investigate
to
the
where she
area.
is.
At 21.
Okay. And what area are you investigating again?
The circle, or the area that doesn't have the snow along and the door and whatnot.
Okay.
Where I cast it to see invisibility, where I'm supposed to be able to see what's there.
Okay, so you.
The outside of it.
All right, so by looking, there's nothing there, even with your greater see invisibility. Go ahead.
Like, I want to like put my hand out and see if I can
Oh.
feel anything.
Yeah.
You okay? You feel nothing, but you do. Well, I take that back. You feel warmth. Nothing physical, but you feel warmth.
Who's always saying don't touch anything? Who?
I'll just look over my shoulder with daggers
Do I
at
hear-
you.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to think. See, so I can't see anything.
She just burst into
Is there a
flames.
sound?
I'm sorry. What are you saying? Now?
Any sounds?
No sounds.
Can't feel anything except for warmth. Can't see anything except for the door.
Mm.
And
It looks to be a 10. And it looks like the clearing looks to be a 10 foot by 10 foot, with the door in its center.
Oh, okay. I know what this is.
The nether portal.
I know what this is.
Nether
She
portal.
doesn't know what this is.
I just know see invisibility is to another realm. Or ethereal plane.
Is that a breath weapon?
Does anybody know? I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want me to do?
I guess, can I roll an Arcana to see if my character knows?
Sure.
Well, I have Arcana too.
Oh, then try rolling it because I didn't do so hot.
So let's not forget we got a redeem of lucky +2 and the aid, but we have a lucky and a +2.
Oh,
It looks like
yeah,
Nim rolled high.
I got Arcana
Oh.
21.
21. Nim, being an arcane trickster as you are, you recognize this is a door to an interdimensional. Door to an interdimensional dimension, I guess.
Okay.
Realm, yeah.
Guys, this is a door to an interdimensional realm. That's not just a place.
Well, you're the only one that can see it,
Interdimensional
so
realm.
you're the only one who can investigate it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
But it's nice
to
and
the
warm
9
over
hells.
here.
I don't really care.
It's nice and warm over here, guys. If you want to get toasty,
Should
you
I,
can come on over here.
Oh.
Mage, do you know anything about this? Do you remember anything?
Hey, mage guy.
I'm sorry. I was reading. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The mage is just like zoned in on a flower or something. Wait, what's going on again?
I thought you were still role playing between yourselves. I didn't know the question was directed towards my mage. One more time.
I said, Mage, do you happen to remember anything about another interdimensional realm or going somewhere you don't remember at all or whatever?
No. The only thing I remember is a mansion. Besides mountains and snow.
Do you see this doorway?
I don't see this. What doorway are you talking about? I see a clearing, and I'm
pointing.
confused as much as you are with the clearing. The snow doesn't accumulate here.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask you, if I point out the doorknob, can you touch it? Can you come over here and touch it?
Well, you can touch it if you can see it. You're trying to trick me, aren't you? Starts gasping about.
No.
I figure since you have a loss of memory, maybe it would be better.
Oh my gosh! Just try touch the door.
You do it. Just you do it.
Nim, you can see it.
This
just
guy,
do it.
this guy, he's had a rough day. Just
The anticipation's killing me.
open the door.
Hi, Grandpa. It's me, Billy. Come over here.
I'm going over to the door and I'm going to turn the doorknob and push it open a little bit and back off. And just see what I can see. In a crack.
You open the door essentially and crack it open. The other characters are seeing this as well. As what was behind, I should say that, from Nim's point of view, what was behind the door, and the other point of view is the surrounding area is now being warped open, and they can see inside. And we'll find out what that is next week. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I was gonna set that up. Nah, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. As the door cracks open.
Hurry up, Chaco has to go to bed.
You see a foyer in glowing light, wood furnishings everywhere from that point of view. Good night, Farah. No, I'm trying to get it through. It is a foyer of a bigger, grander building. Beautiful rugs. Golden lampstands. And you feel warmth coming through the door.
That looks like it could be a mansion. Does it look like mansion-like material on the inside?
Yes.
Looks pretty mansion-y to me.
Can I perceive anything? I want to say good or evil, but I don't know if I can. That's a good thing to do.
I don't think you have a detect evil. Not
Yeah.
you.
I'm trying to perceive perception, but I don't know what perception I'm supposed to look for.
Reminds me of a meme. What do I see? What are you looking for? What do you
Yeah,
see?
right.
Well, what do I see?
You could do a general perception if anything moving. I mean, tell me what you want to see. What you looking for? As the
Well,
wizard says, that's the mansion of my dreams.
well, good. We'll go in. Is it also a nightmare? We'll figure it out when we get in there.
I smell turkeys, and he runs in through the door,
Turkeys.
and he makes a left.
Well,
from
we
your
gotta
perspective.
follow him now. He just left. We need that guy.
Well, I guess we're going with him.
Yeah, we might
I
as well
don't
go
even
in.
understand how he's still hungry. He ate a handful of good berries.
It's true.
He probably doesn't remember.
Y'all go following in, and the door closes. You are now basically in a huge mansion. You're in a foyer. To the left is the dining hall set out with every possible food you can imagine. Almost a 10-course meal right there. It's a beautiful fireplace. It's warm. To the right, the living room. The stairways that leads upstairs. This is the biggest mansion you could possibly think of. It is lavished with so much expensive furniture and gold and everything else, from golden candlestands to even the silverware is gold.
Where's our thief? That's what-
Having never been in a building like this in her entire life, Zephyr's just gonna stand at the door like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, where's the thief is going through Nim's head?
I'm gonna walk up to the table full of food, and I'm gonna look at Zephyr and say, "Is it okay to touch now?"
I don't know anymore.
There is a letter desk that Zephyr you happen to walk by and notice. There is a letter addressed to a Mordekai.
Mordecai?
Mordekai.
Does that name ring a bell with me? Because it rings a bell with me.
Yes. Yes, it does. Mordekai, also known as an old friend of Elmister of Shadowdell, the greatest wizard that ever blessed the Forgotten Realms. You perceive that you are now in Mordecai's magnificent mansion.
So I recognize his name and I know who he is from my past.
Yep, by that name you do.
And now I'm just gonna be like, talk.
Yes.
I think I know who this guy is now.
Is
And
it
I'm
this?
sorry.
Is it this
we really
Kindroth
need
I keep
help.
hearing about?
I'm sorry, Farah. We'll have to let that one go. But tune in next week for what is in store for him. Because I think next week might be Ravenloft. If you have to go to bed,
Good night, Freya.
sorry.
I think I know who this is now, and we really want his help.
Why do you seem so the way you are right now?
He's one of the most powerful wizards ever.
Is it that Kindroth that Tarnok keeps speaking of?
I don't know who this Kendroth is, but I know who Mordekainen is.
Mordekainen.
Or Medikainen. Mordekainen.
Mordekainen, thank you. Night, Farah. So, Tarnok, you probably, in your travels of using magic, you would have heard this name as well. He is the Archmage of Earth, the leader of the powerful group of adventurers called the Circle of Eight. He also has a tome out there that a lot of magic users use, called the Tome of Mordekai. You're familiar with this name as well.
Well, such a terrible Fate has fallen upon ye. I wonder why you're stuck here, but that would explain why such a high level spell is being used to do you into this.
Indeed. Perhaps we should watch over him through the night to find out why this spell is being cast upon him.
Yes.
We'll be safe in here, though.
I hope so.
As you choose to wait, he is stuffing his face. You're all stuffing your face. You feel safe here. For what you know about Mordekai's mansion is that really only Mordekai himself can enter and folks that he's allowed in. It's basically in another dimension within itself. So he's got a dimension within a dimension. So from a medic point of view, this is perfectly safe to stay.
Gosh, why didn't we come for him first?
So that would mean that whoever cast this spell upon him was either welcomed here, or it was done when he was outside of the structure.
Yes.
So I guess we're going to sit here until his memories come back.
Or
Hopefully his memory comes back before this structure disappears.
Or he did it to himself while within the structure.
Exactly. He did it to himself.
Why would anyone wish to do that to themselves?
Maybe they wish to forget. Not everybody wants to remember what they've done. Maybe.
But it only lasts for a day.
But he could cast it on himself every day. He is that powerful.
It is. Yes. Does not die in between the days.
And that's all we can do is we can either... I don't think we're going to be pulling him away from here, so if we wish to employ his help, we just need to stay here and make sure that spell doesn't get cast upon him.
Yep. Okay.
Very well.
You guys stay to wait the spell out 24 hours.
Okay.
You do go upstairs. You found lavish bedrooms, one for each one of you that you could possibly imagine. And you had a very comfortable night's sleep. More comfortable than you have had since you've been in Barovia. In the morning, you hear what sounds like pots and pans and silverware being laid out down below as morning arrives and sunlight does peer into the windows, and you hear birds chirping and all the delightfulness that goes along with that. As it's now morning.
I'll hurriedly run downstairs to check on the mage.
The mage is there now, in a desk, in a study, on the other way, scribbling on his notepads. I might have invited you in last night, I assume. As he hears you coming down the steps.
Indeed, sir. How are you feeling this morning?
Oh, I'm feeling quite well. How are you feeling since you gotten some time away from Barovia?
Well rested for the first time in a while. It seems that your senses have returned to you?
Of course. The spell only lasts a day. I must continually cast it upon myself. Which I was getting ready to do.
For what reason do you do that?
To keep the monster from knowing what I know. He has a scrying spell. He can read your thoughts.
Oh, I know all so well, sir.
Ah, I guess he has intruded in you. I hope it wasn't anything important in there. Because now he has it, and he will use it as a weapon.
He's already taken everything I had. There's nothing else for him to take.
Well, Consider lucky that you're still alive. Not many people can walk away from a meeting like that. Should have known better when I went out the first time.
Help us.
Help you say, huh?
We know how to defeat him. We just aren't strong
do.
enough to do it ourselves.
And who have told you these secrets?
Van Reichten.
The famous monster hunter.
Yes.
Indeed.
Who is also
Van
trapped
Richten-
in these lands.
Van Richten might know the beast that is Strahd and how to defeat that. But does he know what actually controls Strahd? You see,
I know a little. But I don't
what
know
do
the
you
full
know?
story. I know that that Strahd made a pact with something in the Amber Temple.
You know a lot more than I anticipated. Yes, you see, and that was my mistake in the beginning. To attack Strahd is one thing, to even kill him is one thing, but for him to stay dead is another. There's a place, though I have not noticed location, that I heard of the Amber Temple. Dark gods control this place in Barovia. Strahd is just a puppet to feed them, if you will. See, killing Strahd is not the only thing, because there always must be a Strahd in Barovia. Though you might kill his body, his spirit will live on to form another form, and Barovia to be rebuilt into the vision that he creates. Until you kill that power, you can never truly kill Strahd. The problem being that only one person knows the location of this Amber Temple. Strahd himself. And that's the dilemma. Come. You must be hungry. So much information.
Typing notes.
We have... I get it. We haven't even had our coffee yet.
Coffee sounds delightful. I haven't
You
had
snapped
any in so long.
He snaps his fingers and the dishes start dancing around. Pouring coffee, sitting tables. Please eat. There's waffles for everybody.
Not even Wednesday.
Smelling the coffee, I will fumble down the stairs.
Ah. The heavy-footed dragonborn. Welcome. And you welcomes everybody.
You seem much more yourself this morning.
Yes. And as you. The warrior. Strahd must have a good reason to bringing you here. I would assume to lead his armies.
He has made the offer, yes.
And I'm assuming you declined.
Yes, I do not wish to be here any longer than I have to be.
that
very
rejection
very
nearly
smart.
cost him his life.
Very smart. As he looks at Tarnak with the 8 capes. And you are a puzzling one.
I have like 2.
Tarnak of the 8 capes.
Of the 8 capes. You have wonderful eyes, I must say, for a demon.
Thanks. I know.
So help you I will.
Thanks.
Though I will not travel with you. When you find the lair where the demon sleeps, and your final confrontation, if you will, and he pulls out a ruby, and he hands it to Zephyr. Throw this, and I shall be there to do the final battle. But mind this, we must get and extract the information to the Amber Temple from him, or this will just be one big, giant loop. Then it will just restart over again.
So, do you wish us to get the information before we summon you, or maybe get your help in getting it?
I feel the battle that lies ahead of you might require my assistance. So summon me when you find the lair. I must prepare.
That is easy enough, as we have been invited.
Ah, the dinner invitation. Hmm. It's a trap. I think you are aware of that.
Oh, of course.
It was once said that once in Ravenloft, you cannot escape. But there is a portal. Though I don't know where. But there is a portal out. So keep that in mind. To be able to escape.
That's new information.
Surely Strahd would keep such a portal well guarded.
I'm not sure if he's
or at least be
complete.
suspicious of us looking for such a portal.
We still have the map of the castle.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like a full map, though. It was only part of it, right?
Yeah, I remember. If I remember correctly, yeah. I think it was a couple floors I gave you or something like that. But, Joe, you'd be correct. And Strahd is more cunning than I think you realize. The issue being, the portal was dealt by the witches of the old windmill. Have you been there?
We were told to avoid it.
We have passed it.
They should be dealt with as well. The children of Barovia will be much lifted in spirits if they are taken care of.
You say the witches may know the portal's location?
They created the portal.
We had the honor of meeting one of those lovely women.
Ah, the meat pie vendor. You didn't eat one, did you?
No.
Good. No telling what's in those things as the children disappear. They don't call it the old bone mill for nothing.
No. Of course not.
Well, stay as long as you need. I must prepare for this final attack. And I'll try to stay in this mansion outside his reach, so I will not have to cast Mind Blank on myself again.
Yes.
And as a parting gift,
You get a car, you get a car, and you get a car.
I want a car.
I do too.
Look
So
under
my-
your seats.
Mine's
Does my car
broken.
have magic shoes? Does it go faster?
Has a magical timing gears.
he pulls out a pendant. And I don't remember the Circle of Eight's logo atop of my head right now, but it has the Circle of Eight's logo, and he gives each one of you a pendant. And for your final trek, use it when you most need it the most. There's a charm of heroism.
Oh.
Which basically is a potion of heroism as an action. And once you do, the charm vanishes from you. And I'll give it to you in a potion format. But it's in a charm.
Okay.
Okay. I'll add it as a potion and
Basically gives you 10 temporary hit points. And he looks at Zephyr before he leaves. I believe your father is in grave danger.
I fear the same myself. Thank you. But you
Yeah,
saying
you might.
that at least assures me he might still be alive.
Oh yes, he's definitely still alive. Strahd must using him as a backup plan, if you will. As I said, there must always be a Strahd in Barovia.
The dream makes more sense now.
And he heads upstairs.
Okay. I go to sleep.
You just woke up.
Oh. I just woke up.
It's morning. We're having coffee and waffles.
Oh. Coffee and waffle.
Zephyr, what did you learn before we came down? I heard something about a temple on my way down the stairs.
He does indeed cast the spell upon himself in order to stop Strahd from scrying and learning all that he knows. He said, I told him that we knew how to kill Strahd, going in and stabbing the heart. But he said that there must always be a Strahd. And that his masters at the Amber Temple, or what he feeds, what he does is to feed them. Until we get to the Amber Temple and deal with whatever is there, Strahd will return. But the only person who knows the location is Strahd.
Well, that seems to make your nightmare make more sense to me, that there must always be a Strahd.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The Amber Temple. That's again we hear the Amber Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we.
Tell you what, this is a good place to end the session for this week.
Sure.
I got
Give you-
so much thinking now, so much on my brain.
Yep. Give you guys a little bit to where you decide to go from now. Now, mind you, the only one that knows the location is Strahd himself.
Almost seems like we need to go to the windmill next.
Yep. Need to go to the old bone grinder.
Windmill, really?
Yep.
We did such a good job not going there.
I know, we did. We did a really good job avoiding that place.
I have the deed. Let's go evict them.
I forget that you have that. I forget that you have that.
You have 30 days to get out.
If you are not out of here in 30 days, I will give you another 30 days.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Dogbert.
Yes. Mr. Dogbert, thank you very much. And everyone, thank you for the follows.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
It's been
for
good.
the biddies.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging with us. A lot of information coming out. And I think we see deadlight in this campaign. I can almost put a finger on it saying you probably got about a month. And
Oh, no. The last time a DM said we only had 4 weeks left. Look where we are now.
Yeah.
I know. I know. So, real quick announcements. Thank you for the follows. Check our Discords out for the upcoming event, as Ed was talking about from the our friend Bounty Bits. They're still forming it. I don't know what time. There's a group, but I know it's not a 24-hour event. I think it's just a 2 or 3 hour. It's kind of their first D&D session.
Mm-hmm.
As we find out, you'll find out. But the best way is join the Discord, or
Yep.
well, that's probably the best way is joining the Discord, because all the information that we get we'll put there. There's a link for that, the confectionery. You can follow that channel if you want. That way you'll get an announcement when they do go live. There's also a link there above it for the Kickstarter for Kevin Fannon's Banners of Honor. It's a homebrew campaign that he's self-publishing on Kickstarter. He hopes to start the Kickstarter sometime around May. He's got guys doing 3D modeling for miniatures that you can print yourself or order printed. The work looks fantastic. I mean, I'm really excited to see how it turns out.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Can't wait to paint something.
And then,
like
of
this. It's
course,
gonna be
the last link I posted was our link tree, which has all the links to all the things: our Discord, our Twitter, our YouTube. We have daily video uploads on YouTube.
And I'll add, we're session 32 of Curse of Strahd, and right now, currently, what's being uploaded is Curse of Strahd. So if you want to follow through where we are at today and who Balfair is,
yes,
definitely follow that.
And then the other thing in that link tree and also down below in the panels is a link to the maps over on Imgur. If you want to use any of our forest encounter maps, I have all those loaded up on Imgur, free for you to use. No grid lines, so you guys can do however you want to do it. Whatever you upload it to, it's got no grid lines in it. So you can make them 5 foot, 10 foot, whatever you want to do. There's a bunch of maps over there. There's probably a dozen of them now.
Yep. And we'll get a raid going, and I was going to cut you off, sorry.
No, go right ahead.
So we get a raid going, and make sure you follow that for the inspiration points, and also help out the community that we are attached with, because it really helps out. And
TPK Roll is playing Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Yep, they just started up.
That might be coming. That might be coming soon to homebrew.
Oh boy! So I will. You want to send them over to TPK?
Let's do TPK.
All right, folks. Get this raid started. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks for
Mike.
100 followers. We're at 104 followers. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, it's
You're
awesome.
awesome, guys. Thank you very much.
Guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
And
Bye.